Welcome everyone. Let's talk about this week's horoscope, and I'm pretty excited because we have twos everywhere, a lot of twos. A big message, a clear message came through with the guidance on what you need to do for this week. The more twos, the better. We have the Two of Pentacles, and I'm looking at that as 2 pentacles, 2 wands, 2 swords. The High Priestess is a number 2, and the Emperor is a number 4, but we can break him down into 2 twos. So it's a big deal. The more twos, the better. What it means when you have all these twos, this can be played 2 different ways. As funny as that probably sounds, but it really can. First of all these twos can indicate your life is in a very balanced position and you're ready for the next step. So the universe is going to bring it into your life. When you have a bunch of twos like this, it indicates good fortune. They're going to bring in a twin flame connection. And remember, with twin flame connection, that doesn't always mean it's romantic. It can be a friendship. It can be someone, a family member. It can be so many different things. So just keep that in mind. It can be a twin flame reunion. Maybe you've been separated and now you will reunite because you got your life into the right position. It's balanced. So you have room for this next step, room for it to come in. Good fortune, you're just on your way and all good things are coming in. Or this message in here can say, hey, you need help balancing your life right now so we can bring all of this in. Now, if you're in that position, there's a whole plan here of how to do this, and let's talk about it. The Two of Pentacles right now can indicate you're the juggler. That's this card. You're taking very special care of many things in your life. It can just be 2 things. It can be several things. And there you are doing the juggling act, taking care of everybody, but at the cost to yourself. This is when you're so focused on everyone else that you forget about yourself. You put yourself last, and then there's no balance there. So when this card comes out, it tells you, hey, you got to really step back and figure out what you can put down right now and pick up what's most important, because you can't keep doing all of it, because you're going to wear yourself right down to the point where you have nothing. And there's no balance when you're exhausted and you're mentally and physically depleted. You're just not in a good position. You're not in a receiving position for the universe to say, hey, we're going to bring this all in. You're just too worn out. So keep that in mind. If you're the juggler right now, you really need to step back and you need to make some choices and say, hey, what can I put down right now? Because something has to be put down. What's most important? I'll pick that up and I'll come back to the other stuff, but you can't keep doing everything. The Two of Wands and the Two of Swords can indicate choices. You have some choices to make, some decisions to make, plans to make, all of that. And when these 2 cards come out, you can't do this in your mind. Don't make your choices in your mind and go through all the rational places with it. You have to go to your heart and ask yourself, what do I want? What works best for me? It's not selfish. It'll keep you in a really good position. It just might be time to do that. The Two of Wands can indicate travel, a long-distance relationship, a business partnership. There's so much here. It can also allude to the fact that there's things that you want to do, but you're too afraid to do them because they might, your loved ones, people in your life, they couldn't handle it. They might take it too hard. So you hold yourself back. This can indicate travel, relationships, all of it. And your heart wants something, but you're like, if I do that, that could be too hard on the people that I care about, all those kind of things. You have to stop. You have the world in your hands and make a plan. Then you go forward with this card. It can indicate a lot around a long distance relationship, you traveling, you meeting someone. This can be a friendship too while you're traveling, but it's all good. Good things here when you plan. Then we have the Two of Swords. When she's out, she tells you, it's a very esoteric card. If you can see this, she has a little teeny dot right there. And what that's saying is you have to go into your heart. You have to use your intuition here. That's your third eye technically. but you have to go into your heart and make a decision right now. And it could be something that you're avoiding, you're putting off, thinking it will go away. You just don't want to deal with it. Go into your heart, and when you tackle problems this way, it's going to come out and it's going to be resolved completely differently than if you did it in your mind and all this worrying and all of that. You go into your heart, you come out with this beautiful new plan on how to take care of things. And because the high priestess is here, this is guiding. Your intuition is very strong. There's a very strong spiritual connection now. And the emperor puts you in the driver's seat. So the high priestess, what is she telling you? Pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal. Keep a journal by your bed. And even if you can only remember one thing from a dream, jot it down. If you get up in the middle of the night and you're thinking, oh, I was just having a dream, jot down what you remember just very quickly, because it's so easy to forget dreams. And I have a lot of clients say to me, oh my gosh, I remember this in my dream, but I don't remember this and I'm so frustrated. That's okay. What that means is it's not time for you to get the entire message. What you remembered is what you're supposed to remember for right now. It's not time for it to all come in. And keep this in mind. Write down colors, a specific thing. If you keep seeing a person over and over and over again, look up their name, the meaning of their name. And always remember, when we Google dream interpretation, try to figure out your dreams on your own. Because say, for example, you see the color yellow in your dream. Maybe that's a really great color for you. So it means something different to someone else that doesn't like the color yellow. And that's kind of a small example. But what I'm saying is your dreams are your dreams. Your experiences are your experiences. When you look up things online, it's not a one-size-fits-all with dreams. So keep recording it. Just jot it down real quick. And I promise you in a few weeks, you will see a message emerge. And when it feels right to you, you come up with that aha moment, or an idea passes through your mind. You think what it means. If it feels right, it is right. If it doesn't, let it go. Look up any repeating numbers you see now. The universe is sending you tons of signs and signals. A great place to go to look up repeating numbers is Willow Soul. I can't talk about them enough. And they just have a great explanation on numbers. You're getting a ton of guidance. Your first thought when you see something, don't let it go. Trust your instinct right now. You've made it this far in life because you know what you're doing. You got to trust yourself and your own wisdom. And a lot of times the first thing that pops into our head around things, we dismiss it. We second guess it. Our fears step in, anxiety, self-doubt. And then our mind starts racing and we're just not sure anymore. Trust your first thought. If it's not right later on, who cares? Just start learning to trust yourself. With this card, it also tells you step back, because there's something you are missing. You're not seeing the whole picture. There's some kind of truth there that you haven't seen yet. Step back, just kind of be quiet and be the observer right now. Your intuition is completely guiding you. Your spirit guides want you to put this balance in your life so you can move to this next step. All these twos are about relationships, money, moving to the next level in your life. But you have to be in that prepared position. When things aren't prepared, when they're unbalanced, things don't come in until you're ready. So keep that in mind. The Emperor shows you in the driver's seat. It can also be someone in your life that's difficult to deal with. They're stubborn. They don't listen to your ideas. They're always right. The Emperor is always right. But it's someone that's very supportive. So take that support and whatever else they offer when they don't listen very good, just take it with a grain of salt. The Emperor, you can't change. This person is who they are. They believe they're right, and they do support you. But on a bigger level, it shows you in the driver's seat. And what I mean by that is when we look at all these twos, it's saying, hey, bring this balance in, and you are, and you are going to put yourself in the seat, and the universe is going to come in with all the next things that are meant for you. The next door is opening in your life. And I just love all these twos because It indicates reunions, especially twin flame reunions, twin flame connections, new connections, just new people coming in your life that are meant to be in your life. It's all this balancing act, and your life is just going to get better and better and more balanced, and you're just moving up in steps right now. This was such a great message. When I saw these twos, I got so excited. It's such a detailed message from your guides. Remember, this week, you have great things coming in. Really focus on yourself. Give yourself time to think before you make choices, and make those choices around what works for you. It's not selfish. It's what's right now. And you're not selfish for doing things that you want to do, that your heart longs to do. That's always part of you, your passion and your purpose here. It doesn't mean disregard everybody. It just means it's time to focus on you, and that's okay. And to make some decisions that work for you. Make decisions using your intuition. Whatever feels right, it is right. Trust yourself around your decisions, your choices, and just kind of step back right now and take some time to plan. Write out a list. What's most important right now? What can I kind of let down for a second so I can bring this balance in, so I can recharge as a person? What choices do I need to make? Do I need to step out and take a vacation? It's all things like that. Choices around relationships, long distance relationships, new jobs, partnerships, business ideas. It's all in here, and it's telling you, listen to your heart. You're in the driver's seat. Trust yourself, and beautiful things are coming in. Have a great week.